rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Newman. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Batting second, the left fielder, Adam Frazier.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Cole has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Popped up. Urshela moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds. Here comes the first pitch.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. This is year one of a new 9-year deal that he signed recently, so it looks like he's here to stay for a long time. Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Mitch Keller gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, number 29.
Now here it comes.
No, that's low.
DeRosa, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Line to the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. And in the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Torres manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in two things. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. Polanco on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First offering on its way. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0. Taken, strike one outside corner.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the stretch.
That's a ball.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Aaron.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Urshela on second. LeMahieu is over at first with one away. 2-0 now. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now the 2-1. He is taken high above the zone.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. To third now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. Two more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. From the belt, the pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Second and third here, one man out. A high fastball is in there. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
Got 2 balls, 1 strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Drilled on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So striding forward now, Luke Voigt. He's hoping to start this series a little better than the one he finished last time. He was 0 for 5 on Sunday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Yankees 2 and the Pirates nothing. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Lifted into center field. Gardner is there. 1 down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Full count now. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Gregory.
Now to the plate, Gregory Polanco. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and 0.
No sign.
Fouled off. A swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run dinger for Gregory Polanco. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
In now, Kevin Kramer.
The second baseman.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. One strike now from Cole.
Nope, that's the ball.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Gary Sanchez.
Here comes the first pitch. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1. And right into the shift. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Gardner.
Next for New York, Brett Gardner. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Gardner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Back goes Polanco. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit. And he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
Bring in Giovanni Urshela. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count now, 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, The third baseman, Gleyber.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
1-1 a fastball high, 2-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Polanco is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jacob Stallings. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Stallings originally hails from Kansas. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that's taken for a called strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next to the
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kevin Newman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Change up low. 2-0. Left side, but well foul. 2 out, nobody on. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 3-2 pitch. Chopper to short. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Brian Reynolds will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 3 and the Pirates 2. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball that now.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Now here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. The 3-1. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
He's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks.
The designated hitter,
As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
One out, nobody on. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Two balls and two strikes to Hicks now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So he got him swinging. Aaron Hicks becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Gonzalez has a play. And that retires the side. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. We played 3 full. It's now 4-2 New York. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the fourth. Josh Bell the next to hit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Fouled away. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Colin Moran will be next. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Moran is actually a native New Yorker. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. On its tailor-made to short. 6. There's 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Digging in now, Gregory Polanco. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 strike now from Cole. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line shot to third base, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kramer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Two runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And it's fouled away. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Pirates leave one, still down by a count of 4-2. Stephen Brault answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in, Luke Voigt. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The throw into second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The center fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Bell picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 29.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gio Urshela, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. In his career, Urshela has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Men on third with 2 down. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 5-2.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman,
So now to the plate, Torres. Popped him up. Stallings over to his right. And the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Pirates 2. New inning set to get underway. Into the box now, Eric Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch. In there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch-out, 1 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kevin Newman.
Striding forward now is the DH, Kevin Newman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the fifth inning here. 5-2 is our score. Soft liner to the right side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. And the deficit remains 5-2. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-1.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's okay. Full count.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup too low. He walked him.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Next will be the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. first offering on its way. And Judge is off and running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
High in the air out to center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Down in order go the Yankees, and it remains 5-2. So here's Adam Frazier, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Here it comes. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Digging in, Brian Reynolds. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Soft liner toward first, and this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. No balls and a strike to count. One strike now from Cole.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
The 2-2 to first. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now that's first baseman, Luke Boyd.
Digging in and looking for more, Luke Boyd. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. This is in the air out to right. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now.
Now that's the catcher, Gary.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. To the track. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Home run number 5 on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now. Will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. The pitch. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 6-2 New York. Zach Britton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Stepping up now, Gregory Polanco. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A bouncer to the left side. Torres has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Number 44.
So digging in now, Kevin Kramer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard, but right into the shift. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Eric Gonzalez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, that's out.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. Britton is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Here's the 3-0. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Now in the box, Jacob Stallings. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2 out with the man at first. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
2-2.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. Then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box now, Torres. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Frazier is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Settling in now, DJ LeMahieu. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. runner on first with 2 away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 6-2. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
New York Yankees. Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Ready to begin the 8th, so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike. Ottavino, originally from New York State. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Strike this guy out.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Now back, left fielder.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two and 2 to Adam Frazier. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Standing in, Brian Reynolds. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool him, and the umpire too.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Into the box, Josh Bell, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-1. Drilled down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. 2 out with the man at first. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Michael Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Hitter, Aaron Hicks.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Read this one almost in the books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And the pitch.
That's out.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now back, first baseman, Luke Voit.
At the plate now, Luke Voit. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The tag, and they got him at second.
Now batting,
At the plate, Gary Sanchez, who went deep last time up.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Ben Heller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
number 61, Ben Heller.
Stepping in, Colin Moran. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
The third baseman, Colin Moran.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Ready for another shot now, Gregory Polanco. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One out, nobody on. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the second deck and gone. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot, his second home run of the game, and with that it's now a 6-3 ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Standing in now, Kevin Kramer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hit well again down the right field line, and this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back from base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Aroldis Chapman answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. In now, Eric Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's ball 1. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 2-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Torres picks it up to second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Cole with his 4th win this season. Mitch Keller worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.